Hello, my name is Mar Barrado and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing my April wrap-up, but before that I wanted to let you know that if you saw my previous video, I was going to vlog about Sant Jordi. That was the 23rd of April here in Barcelona, but I had some problems with my footage. Basically, I've lost everything but a video. I'm not going to be able to post that because obviously I cannot make a video with just two videos that are like 3 minutes each. So yeah, I'm really bummed about that because I really wanted to make that video because it's something special here in Spain. I'm very sad about it. But well, let's dive right into our wrap up. I've read 7 books this month in total, which is pretty good for me because I usually don't read that much. I usually read like 1 or 2 books a month, more or less. But yeah, I read 7 books, 6 of my owls, 6 required owls for a course breaker career. If you want to know all about what I'm talking about, I'll leave the link down below for you to watch the video. I only have 2 copies of the books I've read this month with me because I read a lot of them in audiobook, so they're in my phone, in my app there. And then the other one I read in paper, I have it at my dad's. So let's get into it. The first book I read this month of April was Eligible, which was one of my owls. I gave it 2 stars because it's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, and I liked it as a book. Like, it was okay as a book, and the characters were the characters of Pride and Prejudice, but they were completely different than from the original book, and there were some plot stuff that I didn't like, because it's like Pride and Prejudice meets The Bachelor, and like the concept was kind of cool, but I don't know, I didn't buy it. So yeah, I gave it 2 stars. Then my second book was Outlander. That was also audiobook, so I don't have it with me, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed the book. It's one of my first adult books I've ever read. Like, I usually read young adult, so that was a change for me. It was also one of my owls, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3 stars out of 5 because I had seen the TV show previously, and as I was reading it, I was like expecting more of it. Like in the show, I was always like hoping for more, like not hoping for more, like very excited and curious about what was going to happen next. With the book, I was just like, okay, yeah, sure, that's cool, yeah, but I wasn't like that into it like when I watched the TV show. So that's why I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. Probably if I had not seen the show before I read it, it would be like a 4 out of 5 stars, but that's what it is. Next, I read Red Queen, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I loved the book. I also listened to it in audio. I just loved it. I'm very into young adult fantasy. Oh my gosh, just the world building, I loved that world. The characters were incredible. I really liked them, and I wasn't expecting the ending to be like that at all. I can wait to read the sequel, like seriously. After Red Queen, that's comes the worst rated book in the wrap up. This is Sword Art Online, and this is the manga that my brother lent me, and I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars because it's just not my thing. Seriously, I mean, it was okay, and it was a quick read, which I was grateful for, but it's just, I'm not into manga or into fighting, and it was just It was about a group of people that get stuck in a video game and how they have to pass all the levels to get out of it. And I don't know, I didn't like it. After Sword Art Online, I read Red Rising, and that's the book I actually have, and it's at my dad's house, in my father's house, so I don't have it with me. It was my only reread of the series. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars because I was a little disappointed in it. The first time I read it, I loved it, and I felt like all the time I was really excited about what's happening and really looking forward to know what was happening next. And this time around, the first half of the book, I was just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why I'm not loving it? Like, why is it so slow? It's really, really slow, like the first half of the book. So yeah, that's why I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, because I really enjoyed it and I liked it a lot. But like the first half of the book was really slow. The next book I read for my owl, the last of my owls, was Golden Sun, and this one I have here. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I actually really liked it. But it's not a 5 out of 5 stars because the first half of the book, it's like so slow. Maybe it's not the first half in this one, but like the first third of the book, like so slow and just nothing happens. And I'm like, please, let something happen. Let's start the action. But oh my gosh, the 2/3 left are amazing, and I was not expecting the things that happen. Like, there's some plot twist I did not see coming, and I really, really liked it. The last book I read that was not an owl was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I read this as an ebook, and I loved it so much that I bought it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. It just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really, really liked it. I really, really, really liked it. So yeah, like, there's nothing bad I can say about this book. Seriously. Well, I can say that I don't like some of the characters' choices and the character's personality, but I do understand why they have to be this way in the book, you know? Like, I don't like it, but I understand. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I do understand why they have to be this way. The rest of the owls, there were 12 owls. I read 6 of them that were required for my career. The other 6, I didn't get to read them this time, but I'll probably be reading them during the next months. And well, that's it. That's my wrap up. 7 books in total. I'm very, very happy about that. And I'm gonna try and up it up a little bit and read 7 or more books this May, but that you'll see it in another video what books I'm planning to read. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, you don't have to like the video, but please subscribe anyway. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.